Hey everyone, welcome to season 2 of STEM Time with Navya and Aishwarya. We're your hosts, Navya.
And Aishwarya.
Today we are going to be talking about Vint Cerf, who still stands to be one of the most important and influential figures in the computer science field. Known as the father of the internet, he played a major role in developing and evolving concepts in the field of computer science, so we thank him for his contributions. So before we start on today's episode, let's learn an interesting fact about Vint Cerf.
Well, an interesting fact about him is that he is actually deaf and he had a hearing loss since birth and had a cochlear implant.
So let's dive right in to learn more about Vint Cerf. The questions we'll be addressing today include what is his background and how is his early life?
What did Cerf do in his career and research?
And finally, what impact did Cerf have?
So let's get started. What is his background and how was his early life? Cerf was born in New Haven, Connecticut on June 23rd in 1943. He attended Van Nuys High School with John Postel and Steve Crocker. A fun fact about him is that while in high school, Cerf worked at Rocketdyne on the Apollo program, and he helped write statistical analysis software for the non-destructive tests of the F1 engines. Cerf received a bachelor's in science, a BS degree in mathematics from Stanford University. After college, Cerf worked at IBM as a systems engineer supporting QuickTran for 2 years. Cerf and his wife Sigrid actually met at a hearing aid agent's practice in the 1960s because they had hearing deficiencies, and that led him to becoming an advocate for accessibility. So, what did Cerf do in his career and research?
So he left IBM to go to UCLA for graduate school. At UCLA, he received his MS degree in 1970 and his PhD in 1972. Cerf worked under Professor Kleinrock's Data Packet Networking Group, which was able to connect the first two nodes of ARPANET. By the way, ARPANET was the very first node on the internet and the first wide area packet switching network. Within this group, Cerf had contributed to a host-to-host protocol for the ARPANET. Cerf wrote the first TCP protocol with Yogan Dalal and Carl Sunshine called Specification of Internet Transmission Control Program, published in December of 1974. Cerf worked as assistant professor at Stanford University from 1972 to 1976, where he conducted research on packet network interconnection protocols and co-designed the DoD TCP/IP protocol suite with Khan, who he met at UCLA as he was working on the ARPANET systems architecture.
So, Cerf worked at the United States Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, also known as DARPA, from 1973 to 1982, and he funded various groups to develop TCP and IP, packet radio, and packet satellite, and packet security technology. In the late 1980s, Cerf moved to MCI, where he contributed to the development of the first commercial email system to be connected to the internet. This system is known as the MCI Mail.
So our next question is, what impact did Cerf have?
Well, as Navya mentioned before, Cerf is widely known as the father of the internet, and he is also the co-designer of the TCP/IP protocols and the architecture of the internet. In December 1997, President Bill Clinton presented the U.S. National Medal of Technology to Cerf and his colleague, Robert E. Kahn, for founding and developing the internet. In 2004, Cerf was the recipient of the ACM Alan M. Turing Award, also pretty much known as the Nobel Prize of Computer Science, And in 2005, he was given the Presidential Medal of Freedom by President George Bush.
So, in addition to playing a key role in leading the development of internet and internet-related data packet and security technologies, he has also served as vice president and chief internet evangelist for Google. In this role, he is responsible for identifying new enabling technologies to support the development of advanced internet-based products and services. He is also an active public face for Google in the internet world. He also was the chairman of the board of an organization that he contributed to forming called Internet Corporation for Assigned Names and Numbers from 2000 to 2007. Cerf also was the founding president of the Internet Society from 1992 to 1995. Overall, his contributions in the computer science field immensely transformed our lives today.
So that's it for today's episode. Thank you so much for listening to our episode about Vint Cerf, created by STEM Time with Navya and Aishwarya. We were so happy that you listened to us, and we really, really hope you guys had a great time. Don't forget to check out our previous episodes and seasons as well.
And before we sign off, we would really like to thank Britannica.com and InternetHallOfFame.org for helping us with this information. Stay tuned for more interesting episodes about more important historical figures, and we can't wait to see you soon. Follow us so you can stay in touch for our bonus for the season. It's really a great surprise. So have an amazing day, everyone. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.